Yeah, it will be. And another feature of the BNet 2.0 money pool that we didn't discuss yet is the idea of actually cashing out and taking that money you earned from, say, Diablo 3 auction house and just cashing it out and putting it in your PayPal account, putting it in your bank account, supplementing whatever job you might have by playing Diablo 3 and selling items. I know that was kind of a big secondary market in Diablo 2, where you would have various websites selling, tons of duped items and all the best Magic Find items. Um, do you guys think or see? I'm assuming, I'm pretty much guaranteeing there's going to be third-party websites that will still come up and they'll still try to sell items. Do you guys think it will be possible for individuals to supplement their income in a significant fashion through Diablo 3 auctions?
Without bots, no, not even possible. If you can find good items worth actual money with any sort of consistency, I just don't think that's possible. I just don't think that'll happen. So I don't.
Well,
I
that
think
that basically, if that scenario you just stated, that would just drop the price because the supply would be high. So then you would be getting good items for like 50 cents or some number.
but you get more different items. This you just
Right.
don't get items. So as long as you don't get constantly similar items, which you will, those items will get devalued, okay, but you'll have more overall items that don't get devalued. So you can, it's still you can't get. I don't think you'll be able to get a significant, say, income from selling stuff on Diablo.
It depends
You'll be able to get
on,
money back a lot.
sorry, it depends where the economy goes and how much an item is worth, and how rare they actually are, and
I
what
think
people
I
are
think the
willing to pay.
demand, yeah, I think the demand near release might be insane.
Yep.
People might be willing to pay tons of money. So I think probably a good strategy for everyone listening out there is maybe sell the better items you find right off the bat. Make $10, whatever people are willing to pay, make 10, $15, and then you can come back a week later and buy the same item for 50 cents, 25 cents, pennies on the dollar. And you lost maybe a week of progression, but in the end, there's no raid progression or anything like that. So what did you really lose? You maybe gained $10 out of it.
Saigon set $300. Buy it now.
Damn right.
Yeah. Like, what do you think? All right, for example, Saigon Set is a really nice low end set in D2, leveling up through Act 1, even probably into Act 4 normal, maybe even Act 5 normal if you can't find anything better. So that's a pretty nice, valuable set. It's obviously not going to take you anywhere near endgame. What do you think the equivalent of Saigon Set in Diablo 3 might be going for near, say, the first week or 2 weeks of D3 release?
Full set, honestly, probably $100 or $200.
Yeah,
People will be willing to pay it too. That's the
I
sad part.
think it depends on how long it takes to level up. Because if it's as easy as Diablo 2, you're going to be getting past that gear pretty quick. But if you stay at that level for a while, that gear could be worth way more than $200. Who knows?
I believe leveling is harder. You don't have to level as much. The max level is not 99; it's lower than that. So the leveling is harder to compensate.
Okay. Hmm. Well, it also depends on the average age of the Diablo 3 player. If you have these guys that played Diablo 2 and they were in their late 20s when the game first came out,
now they're
what
in
would
their
they be in now?
40s.
Yeah, they'd be in their early 40s, so they'd be willing to drop a couple $100 on some awesome items, I think.
Yeah, if you have kids like us, basically, we were in our, early to mid teens when we were playing D2, even like, maybe even like 10, 11, 12 years old. A lot of kids our age who are now 23, 24, 25, 26, approaching 30, they probably have full-time jobs. Maybe they might be willing to spend the money. They want to, relive their childhood and have the best gear right away. Or maybe they're gonna be like, you know what? I remember from D2, it's not worth spending money on this gear right away if I can just wait a week and get it much cheaper. But only time will tell.
But you know where you could talk about something? I heard we
Where's
got
that,
these
Shep?
forums. What about that, Tainted?
Very nice plug. Just slip it right in there under cover of darkness.
That's what she said.
Plug the forums, d3combat.proboards.com. Tons of forums discussing. You can discuss your favorite class. You can discuss 2v2 team setups. I mean, obviously, a lot of this is still to be determined, but you can get the ball rolling right away. We have a general forum to discuss the game in general. We have a news section that we're going to help you track all the news from Blizzard, Blue Posts, whatnot. Also follow us on Twitter at D3Combat. Search us on Facebook, d3combat.com. YouTube, we have a channel. It's under D3Combat. Go figure. Eventually, we're going to have these podcasts as video casts, so you can see all of our sexy, sexy faces.
Sure, that's a brilliant idea.
I don't know if that we're going to lose all our viewers, listeners, when we finally put our faces online, but...
Yeah, I'd like to invite everyone to come to the forums and either tell us how bad we're doing or just discuss the topic of the latest podcast and the corresponding thread.
Tell us how absolutely awful we are. So
I
we
love
can
hearing that
prove
personally.
for you guys.
Ask us how much Blizzard is paying us to promote their real money auction house, because we all sound really biased about it.
Well, I want it badly, but I know someone else here is kind of against it.
GreenHeat, whatever. It's GreenHeat. He rages quite often. Once you guys start following our podcasts, you'll learn GreenHeat is the rager of the group.
You too can
And-
learn how to poke the buffalo.
You too can poke the buffalo on the forums. Just go.
Is
and
the
post-
buffalo here?
The buffalo is not here currently. I don't know what he's probably grazing.
That's why he's not
Grazing.
responding.
It's awful, poking the buffalo behind his back. Guys, I want to thank everyone who's listened so much for listening to the very first D3Combat.com podcast. I want to thank our panel, the D3Combat.com staff. That includes GreenHeat, Keizo, Nuaris, and the beautiful, beautiful, adorable Shep. If you guys just want to say your goodbyes, we can try and wrap this up. That'd be great.
Good night.
Until next week.
Alvidaze.
I hate the new auction house.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Follow us on Twitter at D3Combat. Search us on Facebook, d3combat.com. Obviously, our website is d3combat.com. Search us on YouTube, D3Combat. Also, the forums. Obviously, we're going to have it linked from our main page. But if you want to jump right into the forums, d3combat.proboards.com. Sign up, join the discussion. We need the community to help us out. We'd really appreciate it. Leave us feedback. We'll have a feedback section. Tell us what we're doing wrong, what we should do better. Ask us questions. We'll get back to you next week. As for now, good night. Signing off. Thank you very much, guys.
We should at least wait for him to get back. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Nuaris, as far as the forums go, what...
Yo, it's okay. I
That's
plan
going to
on
be an edit right there.
editing this entire fucking thing.
Alright, we need to regroup because I missed my
got-